Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Tonight we are continuing Animorphs number 4, The Message by K.A. Applegate. This is a Darashal tree, Axe said. He pointed to one of the asparagus-like spears that grew straight and tall. He was showing us around while we recuperated from the morphine. And that we called Inos Imarf. What? I didn't see what he was pointing at. That. The way the lake curves forward into the grass, framed by Darashal trees. You have a word for something like that? I asked. There are names for all the many ways the water and sky and field interact, he explained. And for the way the suns and the moons hang in the sky of our planet and cast their lights in one way or another on the different aspects of the world. Rachel caught my eye and silently mouthed the words, "He's cute." Then she winked. I wasn't sure I agreed. Andalites are halfway between looking cute and looking scary. You can get past the weird stalk eyes and the fact that they don't have mouths, at least not that you can see. But that scorpion-like tail is far from cute. It reminded me of the sharks. You live here? Marco wondered. I mean, just out in the open? Out on the grass? Where else would we live? Here we have space to run. There must always be space to run. This is like actually being on another planet, Jake marveled. This is all like part of the Andalite world. Yes, we take our home with us into space. It angers the Yeerks, he added grimly. Why do they care what you take into space? Marco asked. It is a part of everything they hate and would destroy if they could. The Yeerks would take our world and make it as barren as their own. And they will to your planet unless they are stopped. I grabbed Axe's arm. What? What are you saying? What do you mean about making the planet barren? He turned his big eyes on me. The usual Yeerk pattern. Once a planet is under their control, they alter it to suit their own desires. They will leave enough plant and animal species to keep the host bodies fed, humans in the case of Earth, and the rest they eliminate. He said it like it was obvious, like it was just something I should know. He started to move on, but I held his arm tightly. Wait, I don't think I understand you. What do you mean they eliminate species? They eliminate them. They will make Earth as much like the Yeerk homeworld as possible. They will destroy most of the plants and all the animal species except those they eat. I let go of his arm, rocked back and grabbed at the air for balance. I felt like I'd been hit by a car. No, I whispered. That can't be. You're just saying that because you don't like Yeerks. The others were staring. No one was moving. Axe looked around at us. His eyes narrowed. Don't you know? Don't you know whom you're fighting? We know they take over people's minds, Rachel said weakly. Yes, and that is one of their great crimes. But the Yeerks are more than that. Yeerks are killers of worlds, murderers of all life, hated and feared throughout the galaxy. They are a plague that spreads from world to world, leaving nothing but desolation, slavery, and misery in their wake. I felt cold, small and weak and cold and afraid. I looked around, but even the inviting, lush Andalite landscape did nothing to warm me up. Up in the sky and all around us, I felt the immense pressure of the ocean waiting to rush in. There are only 3 races left in all of the known galaxy that still fight the Yeerks, Axe said proudly, and only the Andalites can stop them. How long until your people return to Earth? I asked. He hesitated. 1 of your years? Maybe 2. 2 years? Jake looked stricken. I went to his side and slipped my arm through his. 5 kids against an enemy that has destroyed half the galaxy? 5 of us? X gave that smile, the one he did with his eyes. 6, my prince, he said. 6? Well then, Marcos said with grim sarcasm. With 6, it shouldn't be any problem. How did these Yeerks get this far? Rachel demanded. How did this happen? If you Andalites are so tough, why didn't you stop them a long time ago? How did a bunch of slugs who live in dirty ponds manage to become so powerful? Axe looked at her. I am forbidden to tell certain things. Rachel's eyes narrowed dangerously. You're telling us all of planet Earth may be scheduled for destruction, and we are the only thing standing in the way. And you are going to keep secrets? I don't think so. The Andalite looked angry, but no angrier than Rachel. Look, I feel ready to morph again, I said, interrupting the tension. Rachel was angry because she was afraid. What Axe had told us had shaken her, had shaken all of us. I guess we felt enough pressure already. We didn't really need to think that every living thing on the planet was depending on us. It was kind of a lot to handle. Cassie's right, Jake said. It's time. Let's get going before it's too late. I followed him along with the others as we crossed alien land, heading for an environment just as alien, the ocean. I wished I could forget what Axe told us. I wished I could stop seeing the pictures in my head of an Earth without birds and trees, an Earth where the ocean was empty and dead. Don't you know whom you're fighting? The Andalite had asked. Yes. Now I knew. And that's the end of the chapter. So we get nice, pleasant news. In this chapter, we learn that, hey, the Yeerks just don't conquer species, they destroy worlds. Happy times! Happy, happy, happy. Now, one question in the fandom is if this is actually true or if it's just propaganda. From other parts in the series, I won't say what, there is a good case to be made that this is actually true. So, yeah. They're just... Yeah, Yeerks, it's bad news. And Axe is seeming, somewhat secretive about saying how the Yeerks got out and about and got to the whole, destroyer of worlds things. And yeah, I believe it's book number 8 where we finally get the reason for the explanation of how it happened. And then later on in the series in another book we get yeah, more of an explanation also. So right now it's a big mystery of how the Yeerks got out and about. But later on, we all know, and it's taking some restraint for me not to say anything about the matter. Yeah, goddamn, sorry, I'm restraining myself. I'm like, I should continue, but is there a way for me to do a little more wiggle room for this? And it's like, no, I can't. I've revealed probably more than I should. If you would like to talk about this chapter with me, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. But remember, no major spoilers. I'm hoping that people discover Animorphs through these videos and start to gain an interest and explore the series. Starting with these videos. And so if you do want to talk spoilers to me, and you're watching on the YouTubes, look in the description and you will find a link to my Tumblr Ask box where we can just talk about spoilers all day and night. Woot. Woot. So, if you watch this video and you're like, hey, I sort of like this Animorphs thing, it seems sort of interesting. If you are watching on the YouTubes, link in the description. If you are watching on my blog, link under the video. And both links will take you to where you can buy your very own copy of Animorphs number 4, The Message by K.A. Applegate. And if you've listened to this dramatic reading and you're like, I would really love for Jashikins to do a dramatic reading of my very own book or fan fiction. If you're watching on the YouTubes, link in the description. If you are watching on my blog, link up above. And both links will take you to the blog post where you can see what I do, what I don't do, and my prices. If you are watching this on the YouTubes, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this on my blog and watching on the desktop version of my blog, please choose the follow by email option. Whew, the real life segment. God. Rev Reznor made some late night salmon, and it was delicious, seasoned with hollandaise sauce, and my stomach decided to act up. It was like, there's good fucking food right in front of me. I want to eat, and then the stomach's like, fuck you. Oh god, yeah. It was good. It was good. It was very, very good. Damn it. Now to the hopeful wishes segment, where I say some hopeful wishes and I drink some sake. Or I would drink some sake if I had the webcam and could properly use the props. Whew. So I'll be drinking milk instead this time around. And you can participate in 2 ways. The first way is you can drink along with me. Drink your favorite alcohol, liquor, or whatever the fuck's lying around. And if you don't drink alcohol for whatever reason, I'm drinking milk. So you can choose that, orange juice, Pepsi, etc. You can also join in by submitting your own hopeful wish. To do so, merely comment below and your wish will be read next episode. No one sent me any hopeful wishes for this episode, so I'm going to make up some of my own. The first off, I hope everyone is doing good both mentally and physically. Because none of us need to deal with that medical bullshit. I also hope that Red Fresner is going into surgery, so sort of hope that nice speedy recovery for him. I hope the chaos around the house calms down. I know I've been saying that for a while, but now like shit has seriously hit the fan. And I prefer, just the normal chaos level. Now it's sort of increased now, like, no, stop, slow down. And hopefully tomorrow it doesn't rain so I can get the bird cages cleaned. But it's really uncertain with Florida weather. I can check, but it's like rain will pop out of nowhere, or it will look like it's going to storm and suddenly nothing. So hopefully tomorrow will be a good bird cage cleaning day. And I'm going to drink. Start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. And next episode will be more of Animorphs number 4, The Message by Kay Applegate, and will air in just a few minutes. Bye.